Hello, hello. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jess. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Weather's kind of weird out there. It rains, then it stops. Then it rains, then it stops. Hello, Margie. Rachel, I know. I've got wet in the rain. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. Hi, Lene. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Tracy. Welcome in. Hello, Marta. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Nancy. Good to see everybody popping in tonight. Hello, hello. How are y'all? We've been getting some crazy rain here. We definitely need it. We need the rain. Oh, thank you. Purple and yellow, purple and yellow. Hello, guided. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new popping in, let me know where you found me. Did you find me popping through TikTok earlier? Did you find me scrolling through YouTube? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see you all. Did you guys get notified that I was live, or did you just find me live? Because some people say they don't get notified even though they hit the notification button. Welcome in, welcome in. And as a reminder, you must be 18 or you did get notified. Awesome. You must be 18 or over to be a part of this mediumship live. That's what I do. I am a professional psychic medium. Everybody got notified. Awesome. And I have been professionally doing it for over 30 years. I talked to spirit as a child, but I didn't know that was anything different. I thought everybody talked to their, or whatever it was, their peeps. I used to call it my other mind. Isn't that interesting? My other mind. So welcome in. I hope to do mediumship tonight. We will see what happens. I never charge on any of my lives. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service. So that's what I do. So a couple of announcements really quick. I have a Zoom group coming up. I had two, one filled up. There is still three. I just booked somebody. There's three openings left for July 26th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be limited to 6 people. So I have 3 openings left. I just booked the third person. If you are interested in that, you can go to my website, pamsears.com, send me a contact form, or directly email me, pam@pamsears.com. Hello, Tammy, and let me know that you are interested. Also, my private sessions will be going up. The website reflects the new pricing. The old pricing is $50 less. And that will be good until the end of July. Now, if somebody wants to book for the beginning of August but pay in July, you can pay the old price, okay? But it's after all these years, I'm giving myself a raise. Hello, random. But my prices are still very reasonable. Very reasonable. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So I'm going to make a couple more announcements. I do want to remind everybody that if anyone is in need of healing energy, I always set my intent and I ask for the universal healing energy to flood the live. All you have to do is claim it. I claim it. Shields up. If you go to my website, pamsears.com, at the top of my website is my link tree. All my social media is there. There is a link at the top right now. I have a dear friend who was violently taken from this earth, and she leaves behind a 10-year-old daughter. Hello, welcome in. And someone has set up a GoFundMe to help with the 10-year-old daughter. So if you go to my website, at the top is my link tree. There is the GoFundMe link. There's also a link called Code Purple. If anybody is in need of mental health help, Code Purple there's 195 countries. All you have to do is go find your country. There is resource, contact information, okay? Do not suffer in silence. You are not alone. There is help. But otherwise, follow me on all my social media. I will be live again after this on Monday night, okay? Letty, did you get my email? We've been emailing back and forth. I have you down for August 1st. Yes? I just want to make sure you got that. We playing some phone tag. So welcome in, welcome in. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, Tracy. So welcome in, everybody. Yeah, she was one of my mutuals on TikTok. You might have replied. I think you did reply. Okay, I got that. So yeah, she was she was a mutual with me eons ago, and she would come into my live and I would go into her live, and she came into my live last week. So anyway, let's help her. What did I do? I think I got something on my nose. You know what I think? I think it's a piece of chocolate. When I go live, I do allow myself some dark chocolate. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to make another announcement, and then I'm going to clear the energy, and then I'm going to pull a couple of cards. For those of you who don't know, welcome in, everybody. I am the author of 3 books. Whispers of the White Dove is my inspirational poetry. Heart of the White Dove is my second book. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. There are hospice stories. There's the cancer journey. There are some spiritual short stories that were channeled to me in a few poems. For those of you that have gotten the books, make sure you leave me a review. Let me know what you think of my books. That's why you go live often. That's true. That's why my dog loves me to go live, because she gets, you know what, she's outside, so I didn't sneak her. She's had enough treats today. No Nap is my first children's book. I am working on my second children's book. This is my actual grandson, Xander. I wrote the book for him. He gets to meet his spirit guides. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So he throws a temper tantrum because he does not want to take a nap. And while he's in timeout, a wonderful thing happens. Look, His very own spirit guides show up. They show up to help him. Yeah, Mods, thank you for taking care of that person. Bless their heart. There's his own spirit guides show up to help him understand why naps are important and how to say sorry to mom and dad. In the back of the book, there is a section for parents so that they can stay open and understand that our little ones see, hear, and know spirit. So y'all, thank you for exiting them out the door, booted with love. Yes. It's a good thing we're going to be clearing the energy, everybody, because I could feel that. Did you feel that? Did you feel that hate? Here's our beautiful brass Tibet bowl. I'm going to clear the energy. And I want everyone to let me know where you might feel it. Hello, Time Out with Tish. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to clear the energy. You may feel this somewhere in the body. You may not. I also want to know where everyone is from. I am currently in northern Arizona. Oh, that's my dog. I can tell her bark. She's out there barking at somebody. Probably somebody going taking their dog for a walk. Thank you guys for sharing this out. It helps put me on the For You page. Welcome in. Welcome in. There you go. There you go. Let's pull a couple of collective cards, okay? And we'll see if we're going to do mediumship tonight. South Florida. Welcome in, everybody. Looks like we might be having some new people coming in. Listen to the chimes. It's not even that windy out there. A few more little dark clouds popping up. Welcome in, all the new people. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. So from the Oracle of the Fairies, here's the first card. I don't know what it says. We're going to find out. Let me pull a second card. Welcome in. From the Sacred Forest Oracle. How do you know people's names? I only see their username. Welcome in, and I'll make the announcement again about my Zoom class, okay, or class. There's a Zoom group that I'm going to be holding for 6 people. I have 3 openings left. Hi, Marilyn. Here we go. Let's see what our 2 collective cards are. The first one, we pulled this earlier. Believe in magic. Did we not just pull this on TikTok? Good to see you, Marilyn. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Okay, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Believe in magic. Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you for tapping the screen, please. That doing the thumbs up helps also on the algorithm, and thank you guys for sharing it out. Sanctuary. Mystic Meadow. Boy, look at the yellow I'm pulling for me today. Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. You saw me twice in one day. Yes. Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. If we go find that inner sanctuary that helps us, might be out in nature, out in the forest. Mine is out in nature, and it helps me connect and believe in magic. So when we're in that sanctuary, even if you can't go to that sanctuary in person, like during COVID, I went to my sacred place all the time. All the time. All right, everybody. How did those cards resonate with you? You know, here we go, going live again. It's so weird. I feel a spirit. Isn't that weird how things have been changing around a little bit on YouTube? I mean, I can go direct or indirect. I try to just trust spirit as to see what's happening. So here we are again. Spirit wants what it wants. Maybe someone is in need. So if you will give me a minute, everyone. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Long time no see. So I have a spirit here. I'm going to write down a little bit of information. And then we're going to see if somebody connects to the spirit. You're going so good. Long time no see, huh? So just give me a minute. Listen to the mods. They have, they're talking about things that are coming up for me, what to expect. You've got to take all of this information, okay? Well, you were outside. I'm sorry I didn't give you another. You know what? You're all right. You've had enough today. You've had it. Yes, you've had enough. She's like, bitch, you better give me my. Okay. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay, I've got a little bit of information, okay? So if you guys are new, welcome in. If you are in here, you must be 18 or over to even get a session. So I need you to understand that. You must claim all these details. Excuse me, Mama. Yeah, don't you be looking, what are you looking yourself for? Are you okay? Chelsea, are you all right? I'll check you over when we're done here. Are you okay? All right. She might have a little cut on her little foot. Sometimes she does that outside. So this is a young male. So everyone pay attention. This is a young male with a tragic passing not expected. Okay. He gave me the name Jack. Now, Jack doesn't mean that's his name. It could be connected to somebody on Earth. So, young male, tragic passing, unexpected. He gave me the name Jack. He also gave me the name Terry, but then I heard Gary. Now, there could be a Terry and a Gary, or it's possible that it's one or the other, okay? I am being shown the number 11, but they immediately said it's about twins. The one that I'm being shown is definitely about twins. He's given me the number 4, which would also be connected possibly to the month of April. He's showing me a tombstone. I don't know if he was actually buried versus cremated, but I am seeing a tombstone, unless he's, Tombstone, Arizona, possibly. And I am being shown someone riding a motorcycle. So the motorcycle could be somebody on Earth, and this could be, he may be bringing forward other people from the other side. That is the details that I have at the moment. Okay. And I will say it again. Young male, tragic, passing, unexpected. I heard the name Jack. I heard the name Terry, and then I heard Gary. So there could be a Terry and a Gary, or one or the other, but it's that Terry Gary sound. He gave me the 1 that said it definitely is twins. Wow, you got postcard, huh? Did you get a postcard, Jess? And I saw a tombstone. I saw the number 4. Oh, excuse me. A motorcycle rider. I wrote down the number 20. I wrote down the number 20. All right, now, if you can claim all of this, just say, and then I will ask you how you validate. Don't put details right now. Just, say there's one item that you can't seem to take. That would be like 99% or whatever. Once we figure out who this may be for, we will go from there. So we're just trying to do things a little more productively, okay? Totally forgot that I had written down the 20. So somebody might have been 20 years old. The 20th of a month might be somebody's birthday or anniversary. Is there anyone that feels they can take it all? And sometimes I have the names a little off. And then I will ask you to put some things into the chat. I just need to know you cannot. Okay, so believe you're getting postcards. Lovely postcards. Believe it. Can you take 90, 98, 99%? If there's someone in here that can't take 100%, maybe there's one thing, 2 things that they can't connect with, let me know. That would be probably 99 or 98%. And if no, but okay, then it's beautiful postcards, okay? Now, if nobody claims the spirit tonight, this will be on replay. And I have no doubt that the person who needs to get the message will get the message. This might even be someone that you know. This is their loved one trying to get a message to them through you. The last, is it 3 times that we've gone on YouTube? Somebody popped into the live at the very end and claimed the spirit. Has that been the last 3 times, y'all? Hi, Linda. So my mods will recap about the spirit. I don't worry about giving the information of who's coming through. It'll find the right person. I might do one more recap and then we'll move on. And it could be somebody that's not really talking in the chat. It may be connected to them, and that's fine. The only thing you can't take is Jack, but it doesn't feel like it's for me. Wow. Can you take Jake? Right person is running late. Wow, you can, but you don't feel like it's for you? What makes you think that? Lots of you are getting postcards. Well, you took a lot of other information. Usually you can feel it. That's okay. If you feel it's not for you, we'll move on. Welcome in, everybody. Ariel, you got to tell me what percent you can take. If you can't, if there's 1 or 2 things you can't take, that would be a 99 or a 98%. Postcard for you too, Katie. I trust spirit. So let me just rephrase that. If there's 1 or 2 details you can't take, that would make it 99 or 98%. If you can only take a few, then it's not for you, but it's probably a beautiful postcard. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. First time on YouTube Live, welcome in. If nobody ends up taking this spirit, we will move on. We've gotten a few new people popping in. Oh, you didn't know that YouTube had a live option? I've been going live on YouTube for quite some time. We have a members only as well. For those of you who might be interested in becoming a monthly member. Okay, let me ask you this, Ariel, what can you not take? Let me ask you this. What is it, 1 or 2 items? That would make it 99, 98. What is it that you can't take out of everything that we've given? We have the 4, we have the 20, the tombstone, the motorcycle rider. I can take all but twins, not unless it's Gemini. And number 20. Okay, the 20 was like at the last. Possibly. So, Tracy, do you know a Gemini? So we've got a couple people here. Thank you guys for just being patient here. I just want to see, waiting for Ariel to say what she can't take. Young male. Uh, is your brother the Gemini? Wow, Tracy has a Terry and a Gary. Okay, so that's less than like 98 or 99%. You know, Tracy, if that's the only thing now, possible postcards. So let me go with Tracy for a moment. Okay. Um, now I want the number 20 could be, and you've watched me enough, might be the 20th of a month. Somebody might have been gone 20 years, 20 months. Someone might have been 20 when somebody passed. Somebody's turning 20 soon. I don't have a May. I do not have a birthday in May. I didn't write that. I didn't say birthday in May. I did not. Yeah, brother Terry is a Gemini. Oh, his birthday is in May. I mean, let's just. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Tracy. How can you connect to the other information? That's okay. We might be able to figure this out. All right. We might be able to, if that's the only thing that you can't place. So explain to me how you take the young male. Who is the young male that's connected to you with a tragic passing? I think we're with Tracy, everybody, because she's really at almost 99%. And absolutely, I was told that the 1 was twins, and absolutely the Gemini is about twins. Tombstone was just placed at mother-in-law's gravesite this week. Okay, there you go. There's the tombstone. Okay. So who's the young male with the tragic passing? I want to know who Jack is. We know who Terry and Gary is. Okay. Sally, I'm going to ask everyone that this may not be for Tracy, but I feel that it is. I don't want anyone else to comment at this moment until I open it back up. You would have had to have taken at least 99%. The young male was my son's friend that took his life, and my son rides a motorcycle. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm anxious to see who the Jack is and who the number 4. And the 20, everybody should just hold your comments for the moment, okay? I'm just going to be with Tracy. I don't want to get everyone confused. Right now, I'm just going to be with Tracy. Also, the 20 may be connected to this young male that's coming through right now. You may want to talk to your son. The 20 could be the 20th of somehow connected to that young male. So everyone at the moment, I'm not saying that other people can't all of a sudden take this, but I'm with Tracy. Okay, so, and who's Jack? And Jack, who's passed, was a good friend of my brother Terry. Okay, so we have this young, and the 20, Tracy, could also be connected to this Jack. So there's a young male that is coming through, and he may be bringing the the jack through as well. Okay, so there may be another male that's coming through. Okay, there is a Joey. It's almost like I hear Joey. Joey. I suppose it could be Chloe, but I think it's Joey. It's that O-E-Y sounding name. Chloe, Joey, Zoe. Thank you guys for just for the moment. I think it is for Tracy. So the Joey, Zoe, Chloe could be connected to any of you or your son. Since this is your friend's son, there may be other friends that he's talking about. Your dad is named Joe. Okay. And your dad is passed. Okay, perfect. So it's interesting. The young male is popping in and bringing another male called Jack. And now we have the name Joe. I wrote down Joey. I don't know if some people might have called him Joey. So the young male may be bringing forward your dad. There is some connection right now to Christmas. Tracy, Christmas. Not just the holiday, because we all know what Christmas is, but something besides Christmas. Something might have happened around Christmas. Somebody was born around Christmas, died around Christmas, got married around Christmas. So this young one popped in, I do believe, to say hello to your son. And now it's possible that this is your dad coming through. And I'm going to go further with that. What is the number 2 or the month of February? I think you're going to figure out the 20. I really do. And I think it's connected. Maybe your son will be able to help you with that. So there's something around Christmas. And thank you guys for being patient. The answers are very delayed on here. So there's a number 2. Dad passed right near Christmas on the 21st. And that's also my niece's birthday. Okay. It was so close to that 20, but there's still a 20. Okay, so we got the Christmas. There's a 2 or February. Ooh, listen to those chimes. Your mother-in-law passed in February. Okay, so you have your dad and then your mother-in-law. So this young male showed up to say his quick hellos and now is bringing forward. Okay. There is a Karen, Carrie, Karen, Carrie. Karen, Carrie. And I'm going to go on to say, Cousin Carrie is passed. Okay, there we go. So you got a few people popping in here, Tracy. Thank you for that validation. There's also somebody that's talking about the neighbor who passed. The neighbor who passed. Thank you guys for holding your comments. The neighbor who passed. Now, this could be something pretty current. or, your father or mother-in-law is talking about a neighbor that passed. Do you understand that? And you had a few people popping in really quickly. So thank you guys for just hanging tight with me on this, okay? There's a neighbor they're talking about. That's okay. It doesn't matter if it's years ago. Your dad is bringing, I think it's more dad. He's talking about the neighbor who passed. So that is a validation that your dad knows what's going on. Okay. Doesn't matter how long ago the neighbor passed. He's like the neighbor who passed. He's got the front of a vehicle open and the engine exposed. You talked often. Okay. It's so interesting. So with the hood up, he's showing me an engine. So there's a mechanic or somebody just had car trouble where they had to open up their hood. Interesting. I've never really seen, normally they just show me like a regular car if there's a car mechanic, but this is a hood that's open. Somebody might have, they have their vehicle in the shop or they're talking about taking it to a shop, car mechanic, or that just happened today. Okay. Who did it happen to, Tracy? Your dad is giving me that information about the hood that's opened up. Okay. I opened up the hood of my son's truck today at our auto repair shop. There you go. You did it. Okay. Your dad was there when you opened up the hood. He was around you. Okay. Oh, we own our own shop and my husband is a mechanic. Well, he went beyond just saying mechanic. He wanted to talk specifically about opening up the hood. And that was you. How sweet is that? Okay. Dad's very much with you, Tracy. Very much. I also want to talk about October. You had to look at the battery. Okay. October. It's kind of cool to say, wow, Dad, was you hanging out with me when I was watching that battery? Yes. He wanted to be specific so that you understood he was there. Okay. What is October to you? October is the 10th month. So if it's not October, it is the number 10. And who had 3 sisters? October is my mom's birthday, also passed. Okay. Mom might be right there with your dad, giving me some information. I don't remember what I just said. Whatever just came out of my mouth is gone. If I don't write it down as I'm saying it, I have this amnesia. 3 sisters, thank you. Somebody's one of 3 sisters, had 3 daughters, 3 sisters. And so I don't know which side of the family that's giving me this information. It could be Mom talking about 3 sisters. Then there's somebody else, 3 sisters. Now, this could be on Dad's side of the family, unless you're one of three sisters, Tracy. If you are not sure about the three sisters, I want you to, ooh, hang on a minute. If you cannot claim who might be a part of the three sisters, I want to share another option. Spirit just said, as a volunteer park ranger, we have a garden, and this particular, it's a separated garden. It's in a big bin. And this is how the natives planted this particular, their crops, and it's called the Three Sisters. For some reason, Spirit put that in. So what they did, they had a method in the gardening. So there's the corn, there's the beans, and there's the squash. They all serve a purpose in protecting each other and helping each other grow. So if you do not, yes, if it's not about three sisters, there's something about gardening, planting vegetable garden, okay? Beans, squash, and corn is what they're showing me. So, and that's okay if you cannot take it. Three of the sisters are passed. One is still living. Yep, thank you. Dad had three sisters. There we go. Your dad had the three. But somehow they wanted me to talk to you about the three sisters planting. So, excuse me, there may be a double message there for you. So, Dad it's another validation that Dad had. So think about the gardening. I know, Tracy, this is just a little demonstration. There is corn, squash, and beans are sitting on my kitchen counter right now. There is corn, squash, and beans sitting on your counter right now. Mom and Dad know that. It's more your dad right now. How funny is that? Yep, he's there. He's there. He is there. So how funny that dad is the one that had the three sisters. And then all of a sudden I'm being shown that. So I want to thank your dad mainly for coming in. And of course, the young male that's your son's friend popping in really quick to say hello. Thank you for the validations. I want to thank your guide. Woo, listen to those chimes. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. That was an incredible validation from mainly your dad. But how neat that the young male popped in first. Chat is now open. Woo wee, y'all. Tracy, I don't know that I've ever given you a session before, have I? Wow. And Jess, you and your postcards. Who would have thought that's the three sisters? You cannot make this stuff up. I'm sitting here with my own goosebumps. We as mediums have our own aha moments. This is always going to be on YouTube. Always. You can go back and watch it, Tracy. You can show the rest of the family. And it's lovely that you get lots of postcards. The end of February. Well, you're good. As most of you know, I tell people you shouldn't be read too soon. Was it on one of my lives? Anyway, I'm just in awe of the corn, beans, and squash. Are you growing it, or do you just have that on your counter, Tracy? Wow. Go back and watch this anytime. That was fun. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards by age groups, everybody, okay? Now, figure out the only thing you can't take is the 20. They're not going to give me something that you can't figure out. The 20 may very well be connected to that young male. Thank you, Margie. All right, I'm going to pull 4 cards. Thank you all for being here. 18 to 30 is going to be the first card, okay? I'm going to use the Soul's Journey Oracle. If this is a card that's not your age group, but you connect, take it. Who am I to say? I have 3 openings left on my Saturday Zoom group. When was that? July 26th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are interested, send me. You can go to my website, pamsears.com. All right, if you are 18 to 30, this is your card. Also, while I'm doing this, how many members are in the chat? Because paying members get extra card pulls. So welcome in my members. Rejoice in love. Breathe in the fragrant breath of life. Breathe in the fragrant breath of life. Rejoice. Rejoice in love. 31 to 50. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for sharing out the live. I really appreciate it. All right, 31 to 50. This is for you. Make work fun. Be positive about your work. Be positive about your work. Make work fun. Okay. 51 to 70. 51 to 70. Here we go. This is your card. Reach the unreachable. Woo, there's the yellow. Reach the unreachable. Turn your idea into reality. Turn your idea into reality. Reach the unreachable. I want to remind you, Tracy, yes, your dad was there in the near the counter. Your dad's very much strong with you today, especially with the hood up. All right, 71 all the way up to the oldest living person on earth. I am 71, proud to be, and the oldest living person on earth is Ethel Caterham. She's 115 years old from the UK. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. She answered me about the vegetable. Yeah, my scrolling stopped. So let me just scroll back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Did I miss what Tracy said about the vegetable? Hang on. I don't see it. Y'all are so kind. So welcome in, everybody. We just finished a mediumship demonstration for Tracy. All right, 51 to 70. Oh, excuse me. Oop, more yellow. This is 71 all the way up to the oldest living person. Don't give up. Follow your vision boldly. Follow. Who are you on Evolve? Neighbor gave us the fresh veggies just yesterday. Beans, corn, and squash. Don't give up. Follow your vision boldly. I won't give up. That is awesome. I might have to figure out a way to share that. That is so cool. That is, oh, Loris, yes, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so how many members do we have? We're going to pull, for those of you that are monthly members, you get an extra, welcome back. Hi, Loris, good to see you. Let me get a swig. I'm not drinking enough water today. Members, we're going to pull. For those who are monthly members, they get extra card pulls. They get lots of extra perks. Every other month, one of my members will receive a free mediumship. Once a month, there's members only lives. All right, Tish, here we go. I'm going to be using my very own Heart Rock deck. Tracy, I'm just going to have goosebumps all night. Tish, here we go. Union. Union, expect a new love or friendship to enter your life. A new love or friendship. Expect that to enter your life. Okay. Who's next? Marilyn. I talk to both mom and dad every day. Thank you, Pam. This just warms my heart. Both of us. I'm just stunned. Stunned. And they're like, why are you stunned? Because we can become stunned. Okay, so Marilyn, here we go. Marilyn, transformation. Changes are coming. Changes are coming, Marilyn. Get ready. Ashley E.B., here we go. Ashley E.B., new project. You are being nudged to create something new. You are being nudged to create something new. Okay. Tracy, let's see what we got. Yes. Your card simply says yes. Yes is the answer to your question. Yes is the answer to your question, Tracy, whatever you've been asking. Letty, here we go. Welcome into all the new people. I hope you guys subscribe, support. Allow others to give you support. Allow others to give you support. Okay? Be open and let that happen. Katie, here we go. Katie. Strength. Strength. You are stronger than you realize. You are stronger than you realize. You have all the strength you need. Andrea, don't forget, Sunday, the 27th will be the next members only live. I don't remember what time. Is it 3 in the afternoon, Margie? Oh, you got the same one. Yes. Yes is the answer to your question. So it's getting a little choppy in here. Okay, let me finish this up. Who needs to get a card? Random. Bear with me, guys. Random. Big heart. I'm not surprised. Random, you are being reminded that you have a lot of love to share with others. I can skip me. If I'm getting choppy, I'm just gonna hop off. So let me pull a card for Jess and Margie. Keep going, Jess. Keep going no matter what others may say. Margie, here we go. This one's for Margie. I don't like it being choppy. Yeah, I don't answer those kind of questions. Heal. Allow healing to flow through you. Healing is coming for you. I got staticky when I got to your card. All right, really quick, just one more. For me, let's just see. Generational healing. When you do your healing, it helps break the cycle of those who went before and after us. I've been working on generational healing, so I claim that. So everybody, it's getting a little choppy. I'm going to hop off. I am going to pull us all a final card. I hope I will be back on Monday. I will be back on Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hit the notify button. I want to welcome to all the new people. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you might think about becoming a member. They get extra perks. All right. Soulmates. This is for all of us. Soulmates. Now, this card says love and unity, harmony. Make a choice with the heart. So it's not so much about, finding that soulmate, that love, because I don't believe in any of that stuff. We have lots of soulmates. Love and unity, harmony. Make a choice with the heart. And I want to remind everybody, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. And it's been a goosebump kind of night. I want to thank all you beautiful people for being here. I want to thank my beautiful moderators. You're so welcome. Yeah, it's a little sticky out there tonight, but I'm going to spend some time with my pup. She's waiting for me. Y'all, remember what I said. I will be on the TikTok tomorrow night sometime. I usually go Friday nights. All right. Thank you all. Good night.